I'm so tired. After the chaos which ensued from Nayako losing her concentration, I had to help settle things back down. Hey Toru, I hear heavy knocks at the door. Can I have a chat with you? Sure, Grandpa. Come in. He opened the door and shuffled in. I felt some odd ripple today, almost like something completely lost control. Yeah, Neko is apparently gaining control over this land far quicker than she expected. Not only her, Kayo was said. Well, the Ascension Festival is happening soon, Toru. Is it? It is? Now that I think about it, it began age since I arrived here, so the festival isn't that far away. As you get closer to the festival, those two will continue to gain further control. You're more crucial than ever at this point. While we're in the state of transitioning, the land will be especially sensitive to their emotions. So even if it's just for a bit longer, you need to be the peacemaker between them. Kayo isn't so bad to handle. It's fun with Nayoko at least. Well, let's go to Kayo. She's not so hard to manage. I hope she isn't it. Don't worry, Grandpa. I handle it. I don't doubt you will. Just keep in mind that until they learn how to control their newfound power, more weird incidents are going to happen around you. But they said the spirit of the land are working with them. Even what it in mind is still up to them to direct and guide the spiritual force which course through the land. He pats me on the shoulder. Don't worry, Toru. I know you'll be fine. Just make sure neither of them experience anything too unpleasant or shocking in the next couple of days, and everything should work out smoothly. Tell me, Grandpa, what was it like when you attended the Ascension Festival? You mean my first one? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It's an incredible sight for medium to behold. Most people won't see anything during the session, but me and you too. There will be plenty to see. All the spirits in the land will come to pay their respects to the new guardian spirits, and you're going to bear witness to the processions of spirits as they cross the bridge towards the two gates. Believe me, Toru, not a lot of people get to see something like that in their lifetime, and you're going to be spending it with two cute girls too. Yeah, right. Grandpa gave me a grain. You don't have to tell me a thing about that. Decide yourself what you want to do. Having some old man tell you how to live yourself isn't the right way to go about it. Don't you think? Anyway, I won't bother you for much longer. Make sure to get some rest tonight. Grandpa slowly walks out of the room and closes the door behind him. He's right. Obviously, the two of them are source of conflict for each other. So as soon as I get them into the same room, I'm going to get work. The festival will be here before I know it. So I need to take this time to smooth out their relation beforehand. Stepping out of my room, I found that Grandpa has gone to bed early. I guess he just wanted to say that to me before getting some sleep. Every day since I arrived here has just been revealing more and more of another world to me. Maybe I just going mad and all of this is just vivid dream. It would be too comfortable to fall into through like that though. I don't think I'm really going mad. In fact, I think that I'm thinking more clearly than I ever had before. All of this training and all these things I had noticed, it's changing me. I am becoming more and more aware of things around me. This clearly, it's incredible. Looking out the window, I notice that the boundaries are shifting again. I see small lights dancing out there, almost like tiny silvers of moonlight given life. I see these lights so frequently that when Neko and Kaio turn up, the only appropriate word from them is a wisp, I think. Just being able to see those small wisps dancing out there in the night sky. I really must be lucky. Alas, I've spent long enough reflecting on this. This is my reality now. Supranational entities, guardian spirits sleeping in and out of worlds. There is no purpose in denying what is clearly evident in front of me. However, I'm just going to have to keep a low profile. There is already a lot of scrutiny on me at school. If anyone overhears me talking about spirits and supernatural things, I can only imagine that they would wonder about my sanity. Wait, I can hear someone knocking on the door. Now, who would be visiting at this hour? I open the door just a fraction to see who is there. Once I see who it is, I opening it right away. Toru! Huh? Toru Kaio bonds before me. I apologize for not attending school today. I had some unforeseen issues with my health. Fortunately, I am feeling more or less fine now. That's good then. May I please come inside? Of course. She steps in. May I request that you do not mention yesterday's incident to anyone? It is rather embarrassing for me, as you might have guessed it. Don't mention it. I am not sure what that sensation was, but I feel that it made my tongue slip a little bit and made me say something I shouldn't have. But where's the things you said true? Well, I do like being around you, Toru. What I said there was completely true. In what way exactly? What do you mean by in what way? She's actually looking a bit frustrated. But what I said, I am sure that it was what I was actually thinking. Just, just, she shakes her head. Let's not think about it right now, okay? Alright. I think that it would be best for now. It's then that there's another knock at the door. I think I know who that is. You mean the essential pest? You don't have to refer to her that way. As soon as the door opens, she comes bounding in. Hey Toru, I wanted to... She stops when she sees Kyle. Oh, you! Yes, me. The atmosphere in the living room just froze over. Even the sound outside seems to cease, creating perfect silence as their two face off. Listen, let's head to my room. I want to talk to both of you anyway. They both look at me. Only because you asked me to, Toru. While I would decline if it were anyone else, I'm willing to work with you on this. I usher them up the stairs. Inside my room, they stand as far away from each other as possible. I never seen them before this intense before. Alright, both of them look to me. Let's just get to the point. The elephant in the room right now. What exactly is an elephant? I don't understand this turn of phrase at all. It's an demon. Idiom for obvious problems that people don't want to talk about. So we are going to address it. The both of you have made progress, yes? But I have something that I want both of you to do. Which is, what do you want, Toru? I want both of you to actually become friends. They just stare at me quietly. It is all well and good to say such things, and I know you have good intonations, but it's not so simple. Exactly. How may I suppose to get along with this prude? Prude. Stop calling me that. But that's what you are. Stop it right now. The harsh tones of my voice is enough to make both of them quiet. Sorry, Toru. I apologize. Look, I know both of you have your own approach to things. Kyle prefers formal ceremony and has done that her whole life. She obviously would make a good ruler because of those qualities. But at the same time, Nayako is also suited to that role for different reasons. Neither of them saying anything. They just intently listen to my every word. Nayako is someone who is very easily to talk to. I know that she is a good person too. Sometimes it's necessary to bend the rule a little bit, but I think Nayako's would be sweet to a role like that. So what I want to say to both of you is, I do not think that each of your approach are wrong, and both have their meters. I think that both of you can admit this as well. Well, Kyle has always been good at organizing things. Despite how much she annoys me, there is someone who has to be there to enforce the rules. as much as I don't like them. And what Tor said is true. Sometimes the rules do need to be at times, not all the time, but there is a place for someone who will willing to be lenient when the time calls for it. Nayako would be well suited to such a role. Both of them look at each other, agree that you're going to try and get along from now on. They both seem really reluctant. But they cave in. Agree too. Good, now shake hands on it. Also reluctantly, Kayo puts out her hand. Nayo does the same. There's a small moment before the both of them finally lock their hands together. Almost robotically, they shake. Looking forward to working with you, Kayo. I can say the same, Nayako. Just asking them to get along visually doesn't mean that they're just going to drop everything and become best friends. So I'm going to have to do my best from here on out. This is an important step, you too. Yeah, it is. I cannot overstate the importance of the agreement. They continue shaking like robots. Please act like you really mean it. You're making me anxious over here. Don't worry, Toru. We really do plan to make this work. Yes, it is my utmost intention that we find a way to get along. Their tone is completely flat and sounds completely lacking in sincerity. The two of them aren't even looking at each other as they are shaking hands. I really do mean it, you know. The two of you are going to be neighborhoods for a very long time. So unless we are come to terms with one another, I have a feeling that it will just be a really prolonged and unhappy experience for you both. Let's do our best to actually make some happy memories together, okay? Right? That does not sound unreasonable. It's all right, you know. You can stop shaking hands at any time. What exactly is the purpose of doing this anyway? Kayo's right. Even I've never seen anyone do this. Why did you do it if you don't understand the meaning behind it? You're the one who told us to, Toru. Exactly. I just shake my hands. Another thing we are going to work on is your common sense. There are so many more idioms you're going to have to learn if you want to stay in the world. Honestly, how long have you two been here? There another things I just noticed. You can let go of each other's hands now, you know? This gesture really does not make any sense for me. You're right, this is kind of silly. Nako's protes a bit. For the rest of the night, I try to teach them what I can about idioms. And despite everything, the two of them are trying their best to get along with one another. I wonder if things are going to be okay from here on out.